how efficiently COVID-19 funds are being used by government is going to be scrutinized by development partners in Africa. The Transparency and Accountability Project by Budget Ghana, with support from Send Ghana International, intends to promote transparency between government and the citizens. Joining us to speak about the essence of this project is CEO of Budget Foundation, Gabriel Kewu. Thanks for your time tonight. First of all, tell us a little bit about the COVID-19 Transparency and Accountability Project and what you seek to achieve. We can't hear you, Gabriel. Yeah, you'd have to unmute.
Okay, thank you very much. I believe you can hear me now for the opportunity to be interviewed. And yes, we are embarking. We launched the project COVID-19 Transparency and Accountability Project just earlier on this week. And what necessitated that project is the fact that governments across Africa, and indeed not peculiar to Ghana, have all received some form of support in cash, in kind, from local partners, from international donors, from bilateral organizations to support in the response and the fight against COVID-19. And we are happy that gradually the effect and the impact of COVID-19 is going down in our community and in our nation. And we believe that it is just right for government to come out now and begin to explain to people how they have managed the resources that came in to support the fight against COVID-19. And this is not for anything. This is just to create an avenue where government comes plain and relates their books to the people that they govern, so that the trust can be built. And also for the international community, when they see that government is accountable to the fund that has been released to them or the support they have gotten, it also boosts the confidence to support the government again in future when such need arises. We hope that it won't be a need for a pandemic, but a need for maybe development. And then transparency just helps trust, and it helps development across board, both from the people you govern and from the people that serve as friends and supporters to you.
Because I was just wondering if there were concerns about the efficient use of COVID-19 funds from development partners, which may have triggered this project.
No government have been accused, and this is not a fault-finding mission. It is not. This project is not being done because there is an accusation anywhere. Let's just take this project for what it is as a surface value. Right? We are in a democratic setting, and I believe Ghana is also in a democratic government. And the government, in a democratic government, is the government of the people and by the people. And what that means is that everyone that is in government is there to represent the people. And it is just good that when you represent people, you also feed them back. You also give them updates on what you are doing. We understand that the time that the effect of COVID was high, it might not be a good time as a then for government to begin to come out every day to explain that, oh, this is what we are doing. But now that the effect is going down and we are bouncing back gradually, it is just okay for government to open its book up to its people, and or better still, to even create a portal that can be a website where data and figures about COVID-19 expenditure is uploaded.
Right.
Citizens can go in there, development partners can go in there, civil society, media partners can go in there to draw those data and use it for whatever they want to use it for. And for the ordinary man on the street, it just gives them the boost that whatever government have done, they have used the resources judiciously, and they win the trust of the people.
Okay, so whether or not there are accusations as to whether governments are spending the COVID-19 funds efficiently, I still believe this is an important exercise because they need to be held accountable. So tell me, for how long this tracking process is going to be for, what would it entail, when should we expect your findings?
Okay, thank you very much. So it is a 1 year long project, and this setup is being championed by Budget. Budget itself is a civic tech organization, and other global partners like the Connected Development and the champions the Follow the Money initiative. So we say that we are following COVID money and Global Integrity, which is a US-based organization. And this is not a project that is peculiar to Ghana. This project is happening in several other African countries: Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Malawi, Kenya, and Cameroon at the same time. And we expect that this project will span till towards the end of this year. And basically, what we are going to be doing is to research into how much funds, both in budgetary allocation, in donations, both donations from in-country donation and donations from abroad, came in to fight COVID-19. And how are these resources, how were these resources managed, how were they used? We are also going to collect stories. We are going to go to communities. We are going to go to grassroots level. We are going to go to interview people and see how the palliative that government rolled out during COVID-19 touched them, how those palliative, how they benefited from those palliative. And we are going to put all of those together and put it forward to government. So even governments in this project are critical stakeholders for us. They are critical partners that we are going to be working with.
Okay, so worst case scenario, you find that a government has misused funds. What's going to happen next? Is it just to name and shame? How are they going to be held accountable? Or you leave the citizens to judge?
Okay, so, we are not starting out with the belief that government has mismanaged fund. That is not the essence of the project. The essence of the project is just to promote transparency and accountability.
But how do you do that without, if you found out that a government has misused COVID-19 funds in your tracking process, how do you bring that to the fore?
Well, if whatever we find out when we go to the field, we are going to report it and make it open to everyone, both the citizens of Ghanaian and to international partners. We are going to make it plain, and we'll just leave it for citizens that have elected the officials in government to be the judge of the situation. But from our end, this is not a fault-finding mission. As a matter of fact, this is a mission to support the government to build and win the trust of their people.
Winning the trust of the people, very important. Gabriel Okeowo, thanks very much for your time. And that is the CEO of Budget Foundation joining us on the tracking process for COVID-19 expenditure.